you tweeted, like, what do I do when I'm commentating Floaty's matchups? I don't know what to do. I don't want you to say the advice I gave to you, but I want you to try and enact it in this set, okay?
Okay, the chat will figure it out if they want to. But we're not saying.
Yo, it is so fucked up. Did you see the tweets that Nico has been making? Oh, does he have a Stitch? He does. Okay.
I don't follow Nico's private account.
Okay. Nico was like, yo, y'all have to stop letting me just like come to the nightclub and get third. You should feel embarrassed I'm making top 8s. I don't even play this game anymore.
I hate when players say that because like...
Okay, I gotta say, Nico, that is some fucking bullshit.
Holy shit.
That was cool. That was really cool. But Nico, you play unranked with Josh all the time. I know you do. I know you two are sitting there playing unranked, and then you're like, yo, you want to play Halo? You play unranked in the Halo lobbies. I know you do. I know that's what you do.
That is fucked. That is fucked.
So
those lobbies get real fucking hefty. Those waiting times.
Apparently, when Nico was still living with like Alex and Emily and Gabe and everyone, they used to get so mad because he would just be screaming at the top of his lungs whenever him and Josh were playing Halo together. He'd just be yelling.
Yeah, I remember Nico saying that he was into that game as well, Halo. Oh, gosh.
Nico's a little gamer. It's his filthy secret. He doesn't want you to know.
What a secret.
Yeah.
What a secret. All I'm saying is, like, Nico, I want to play Nico in bracket. Except I'm, like, out here losing to every fox on the planet.
I also want to play Nico in bracket because, real talk, I may have just lost. Not 20 friendlies in a row to Lou. I won 2 of them.
Well, you definitely won.
I won 2 of them. I won 2 friendlies. I may have just lost 20 friendlies in a row to Lou, but I could beat Nico. I know I could.
Yeah, we just have to, like, believe in ourselves. Like, you have to remember there's a bell curve for every player, and, like...
Oh, that was smart. That was smart as fuck by 2, actually.
And if one player is playing bad enough and one player is playing good enough, you'll see crazy upsets.
So I just... Did you see my tweet about this? Or is this complete, like, fate of the world that you just said that?
No, I just always say this.
Oh, I just made a tweet, like, without saying anything about it. Oh, HBoxCI. I just made a tweet... So I'd be interested to hear your take on this. When there is an upset by seeding in Melee, is it usually because A, the lower seeded player played better than usual, B, the higher seeded player played worse than usual, C, it's like a character or matchup thing, like a player matchup thing, or D, something else, like the seeders fucked up their job?
I think it's usually B or C. It's definitely B or C. Like, I feel like
the higher seeded player playing worse or character player matchup.
Yeah, because like C games in Melee are really bad.
Z games, like when you're playing at your absolute worst.
Yeah, not even that, but like, I don't know, like your 30 percentile is like not great.
Yeah.
And like, your 50 percentile is like, you know, who you are, but your 30 percentile is like you missing ledge dashes and like SD.
I actually think that Mango is maybe the absolute best in the world at this, where like...
Is that really?
Okay, it sounds weird to say because Mango will frequently play bad and like get upset, so maybe I'm actually just capping right now. But I will say that like I feel like Mango will frequently be playing not at like Neo level, like just playing like pretty standard, like not doing anything amazing, like dropping shit.
Yeah.
And he'll still look amazing. You know what I mean? Or like still just fuck his opponent up. I don't know. So I'm on the fiction train where no matter what Mango does, even if he got 17th, he's like the best player in the world.
I love that.
I now believe in that.
I love that. Remember when Rishi used to say that Axe is just the best player in the world?
Yes.
I love that so much.
And then he just started Axe's and everyone knew what he said. Nico has taken 6 up airs to the dome.
So the other
I was gonna say dome, but it was honestly to the posterior is the thing, Brando.
So like the other narrative is like last week we tried out a 6-minute timer, right?
Yeah,
and we saw this matchup on stream. However, Vino is not quite 2Saint.
Nope.
And in those matches, 2Saint, Nico like got an early lead like every single time and just sort of like won.
Yeah.
So like the timer didn't really matter that much. But so far in the first game, the timer didn't matter like at all, I guess. But it's also a stage where the timer should not matter as much.
These are perhaps the 2 foremost representatives of these characters where I would say like this will not go to time if it's these 2 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even then, like, it does happen. Because like
just naturally.
We've seen this before, and it does happen.
Yeah.
It's just like how the matchup works. And the results we had like a survey out for like last week's experiment as well.
Yeah.
And the results aren't like publicly out yet, but I can tell you there's a lot of people, from my experience, a lot of people said they didn't like it.
Well, and I know that you and Vino actively played to like experiment with the timer, so y'all timed out a bunch, right?
Okay, look, I wasn't playing to do it, but Mino was when there was a stock lead.
Oh, people said that you were gonna like experiment with the timer.
You can't really do that though, because like, I mean, I can, but like the ledge grab limit is only 30, and that will affect Sheik trying to Shino stall the timer out.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
she can't really. I don't know. You can sort of circle camp Puff, but it's scary.
Yeah, no, it was like completely uninteractive, like very soon and very quickly.
Fun.
So I feel like where the shortened timer might help would be in like this matchup, but like in floaties versus midweights, like heartstrings thinks this as well, it really affects that one.
You're just like accepting that it goes to time no matter what, though, if you do it in this matchup. That was a nice little slapdash landing there by Nico. He still got caught by 2Saint, but I like that little bit of tech to get to the ground safer.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, lots of dash attacks right now.
Oh, nice slapdash there, just in neutral too.
Yeah, just
he
like
has headphones on, right?
Yeah, it's really like difficult because like you fake going in, but then you're just like all the way in the back. It's like such a crazy momentum change, and that doesn't kill.
Nico has always said there's a weird history of Nico in this matchup in Peach Puff, where like Nico has always said that he doesn't like this matchup because it's Peach Puff, and because Nico is honestly like one of the most old school people here, even though he's a baby, like he's been playing since he was like 14. So he's very Armada pilled, and like this matchup is undoable. Although he also is like Armada doesn't. Anyways, Nico doesn't like this matchup.
Of course.
But Nico, if you looked at his record in Tri-State in this matchup, it's really good. That's a stitch face. Oh, what a power shield by 2.
Not like this.
But if you look at his record in Tri-State in this matchup, it's really good.
Yeah, it's
because 2 and Leighton are like not great at this matchup.
But like 2Saint is like really good now at it.
Yeah. But in the past, yeah. Leighton especially.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's death.
Shouts to Leighton.
Wow, I'm surprised that up air didn't kill. That one, what? Is his up air stale?
I don't know how either of these characters work, so I would just like assume yes.
I mean, you're living this.
Yeah, unfortunately so. Let's see.
Oh, Nico's movement looks cool right now. He does happen to be a full stock down, so it's not really. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, great. So 90% is like a lot, but like the good thing about this stage is that it's a little bit harder for Puff to camp because there's no platforms involved.
Listen, 90% is a lot if you're playing H-Box. When you're playing 2, yes, it's still a lot in this floaty matchup, but like the way these two play this matchup, Nico could make that up pretty quickly. He's dead though.
Okay, now it becomes like extremely difficult.
Yeah, now this is hard.
Still doable though. Oh, backing all the way up to get a turnip.
Oh, I like that. That's one of Nico's long-standing problems is that he does not pull turnips enough. Like that is, I think, the thing when I've watched his matches the most. I'm like, Nico, pull more turnips.
What a brave down smash. It was a cross-up too, and that kills. Yeah.
Okay, this time it killed. It has to have been stale before.
Yeah,
he respawned and it didn't.
And a V cancel.
Oh, no! That was huge. Nico was holding a stitch.
Yeah.
That whole time.
Yeah.
That could have been gigantic, but 2 managed to find that rest out of nowhere.
That's like so heartbreaking when you like work that hard to like even up like such an enormous lead, and then suddenly you just explode. This is interesting. So they like go to a stage with platforms this time.
Yeah.
I wonder what the rationale is.
It's Nico's counter pick, right?
Yeah, Nico counter pick both times.
I think Nico was having a hard time when he got hit in the air, like getting past the up airs, right?
Yeah.
Which is sort of just like a mix-up of they guess your drift, and that's how it goes. So this allows you to land safer.
Yeah.
But it still forces Puff to land on you,
Sure.
which is how Nico and how Peaches get so much in this matchup, is that like a lot of what Nico has been getting, especially in the last few stocks of that last game, is just Puff lands and like he down smashes or down tilts or something, you know what I mean? Or like bears out a shield.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. And just navigating around the platform this time. This is something that like 2Saint now has the luxury to do.
You just can't punish this.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, they rolled all the way off.
Yeah. That will happen sometimes. Oh my god.
Solo battle? Yo, Drew, I know you've been saying that Puff gets a bad rap, but that was hype. I'll say it on commentary. That was sick. And you do that shit too. That's the Drew 6 god.
Okay, what is this? This has to be huge.
That turnip doesn't even hit.
Yeah, right, it doesn't hit. You're right, it doesn't hit.
That was interesting.
Yeah. But like, I mean, it's not that far from an optimal punish, because what really is the optimal punish, right? I know they labbed that. Oh my god, so
No!
raw. So raw.
So something about this matchup, right? People always say one of the reasons this matchup is so bad for Peach is like...
The wristless rest.
Yeah, you have very little punish on the rest unless you pull 2 stick faces in a row like fucking Armada, right?
Uh-huh.
But unless you are a Super Mario speedrunner, that doesn't happen.
How does that not kill?
That time, too, had better DI, so that time it makes sense to me a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
I guess.
But what I will say is that, like, Puff does not often go for, like, you'll see entire sets where Puff doesn't go for a rest in this matchup, right? Because she doesn't have as guaranteed setups.
Yeah.
So I like that 2 is just fucking letting it rip.
Yeah.
You won that trade. It doesn't matter that you got punished. You won that trade by 3 times the percent.
Yeah.
That's huge.
You took 12. That's not a lot. Oh, what is this?
2 is trying to stale their rest.
That's so funny. Oh wow, just going all the way up there too. Yeah, once you like get the double jump out of the way, it's like either up B or eat the back air, and like neither is like, you know, great.
I love the way 2 is playing. Because I'll say this, it's not optimal. It's not what Fiction said in that one coaching video that made every Peach main very mad.
I watched that
angry.
too, it was so funny.
Yeah.
It's so simple, you get a lead and then you circle camp.
Yeah. It's not that. But what I will say, so I'm happy that it's not that because it's more entertaining. But I think that they are really exploiting Peach's lack of extended punish on Puff in a way that like other Puffs really do not even. And it makes sense because if you're playing the circle camping game, then you're in the air. There's 2 arrest opportunities. But for the grounded, scrappy play style that 2Saint is playing, I like this. It's fun to watch, and it's still pretty good, I think.
I feel like I don't usually see like Peaches go for that up air like as much as like Ryobeat does.
Yeah, Nico's really. I mean, Nico loves just sub float up air. He started doing it against Captain Falcon. Yep, exactly. It's how he beat Wizzy, but before that he beat. Oh no, he told it to Laud, and then Laud beat S2J at Pat's house. Yeah, that's what happened.
It's a great idea.
Yeah,
it works here as well. I mean, that's like relatively early kills. Still a huge deficit to like overcome right now, though. This has to be like 4 neutral wins into like an up air or something.
Even with the percents we've been seeing, the up airs killing at it wouldn't do it.
That's
That'll
rough.
do it.
Yeah.
A 3-0 for 2. It was like a close